Confidential Recovery and Outpatient Addiction Treatment Program announces an initiative to expand services that support active duty military. Scott Silverman, the CEO at Confidential Recovery, is joining us now to share more about these new services being offered. Good evening, Scott. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me. It's a very, very exciting time to be able to say that we're expanding services in our community for the active duty military to help people who have suffering from substance use disorders or mental health issues. And what's really cool about the active duty, the way it's set up with their underwriter, is we can help the families directly as well. So it's a real exciting opportunity.
Awesome. Well, let's talk a little bit about maybe what challenges were in place before and how this has been able to be offered now.
Well, first and foremost, the challenge of encouraging people to ask for help. We have this major stigma that when you raise your hand and say, I need help, for some reason that affects the ego. The difficulty for most people is making that decision that it's okay to not be okay and to seek services and to ask questions and get informed. And more importantly, avoid going to a situation that you cannot reverse. So we're anxious to and looking forward to getting as many people calling us, and if we can't help you, we'll find help for you.
Wonderful. Maybe we could talk about some of the biggest needs that you anticipate with the active duty military population and how your organization can help serve them.
Well, we're basically a private company, if you will, so we're not associated. We work closely with the Veterans Administration, which handles the veterans, which we have been serving for years. But with the active duty, they're basically in the community, and they have a choice to go wherever they want to. So getting the word out, getting the message out, building the relationships. And one of the things I mentioned earlier about stigma, I think is real important, is we're going to see with Kennedy right now running Health and Human Services. He said openly the other day that he's got 43 years of recovery. I have 40 years of recovery, and he practices a 12-step program every day. So, and he talked about a spiritual program for the country. So I'm hoping that leadership will really start to open the floodgates and say, look, come on in, go get help. No one's going to judge you. No one's going to hold against you. It won't be a career killer. And if you want help, you raise your hand, you call Scott Silverman, you call Confidential Recovery. And again, we'll do everything we can to help you.
Well, you just kind of mentioned it a bit with that partnership with the government. How else do you think policymakers could help better make, how they could improve addiction treatment and just the accessibility of it for all?
I think we need to talk about how important it is to get the help. I think we saw it during COVID when the federal government got involved, if you will. They made significant progress. They held people accountable. They got real-time data. They encouraged people to seek help. They had a myriad of hotlines up, and they let the private sector, be a resource for those who have the greatest need, rather than depending upon government to be the one provider. There are many here in San Diego, and I think there are many that want to help and can help. But we have over 150,000 active duty in San Diego, and we have a little over 350,000 veterans, and only half of those veterans have insurance. So getting the word out, getting them informed, making it easy, and encouraging people to ask for help is the way to go.
Well, you're certainly helping to do that now by sharing more about this with us. We appreciate you. Before we let you go, maybe you could just share the best way for people to get in contact with you if they know someone who might benefit.
Yep, they can call me directly if they want to, 619-993-2738. That's my direct cell. Call me. I'm off tomorrow for the holiday, and if there's anything I can do to help you or your family, I'll do my best.
Awesome, Scott. Well, we really appreciate your time. Thanks so much for shedding some light on this, and we appreciate you sharing a part of your Sunday with us.
My pleasure, and thank you, KUSI and Fox 5, for doing something that a lot of media doesn't want to do, and that's talk about it.
Of course. No, we appreciate you for sharing your message. Have a great night, Scott.
Thank you.